I'm an Afro hair enthusiast, and I have consistently, for the past 6 years, worn my natural hair. And I'm excited about it because it connects me to my roots. It helps me to identify where I am coming from. And it's my heritage. And I'm happy that after decades of wearing texturized hair, I'm able to go back to my African roots. Don't let anyone swear you. African hair is beautiful. You can do it in any form, and you will show up with a panache the way I show up, just like now. Is to let you know that wearing the African hair is not that expensive. It's not even expensive. You don't need to break a bank to wear your hair. After all, it's a gift. So I think it's one of the theories to make people, to discourage young women from wearing their African hair. When you wear an African hair, there are handy products, even within your reach, in your closet, that you could use to conveniently and beautifully manage your African hair. So part of my dreams is I want to give it all. I want to encourage the young African woman to show up in their identity. I want them to be confident in who they are. Because one of the things in the colonial era was that they tried to sell to us who we are not. So it's an identity situation, an identity crisis. And that's one thing I want to reach out to young women for. Moisture, moisture, moisture. Rule number 1, moisture. Rule number 2, moisture. Rule forever, moisture. That's all you need. And what do you need to moisture your hair? A simple clean water is enough. Just spray it on your African hair, use your fingers to detangle, and get a wide toothed comb to comb it out. That's all. Because there are a lot of hair vendors and they have their different formulations. But whatever the formulation is should not be one that will be coerced, or the one that will make the hair stunt, or that will not be convenient for the hair. This is an updo. Yes.
I feel new. I feel proud. I feel happy that a young woman could delve into this area that is very uncommon, to cause a paradigm shift, to cause a revolution, and to tell a story in a graphic communication pattern. So the bravery, the audacity, the doggedness, and the intentionality to change the narrative is what really gives me the joy of being here today. The internal impact could be, for me, a reconstruction of social reality. People have before now held it very dogmatically that this is a certain way someone could dress to be accepted in the society. But Jackie has broken the jinx. She had debunked the myth, letting people know you could have your own personal brand. It could be your own. It could be a brand to yourself. Jackie has given a redefinition to letting us know that you can be dynamic in dressing. You can create your own identity, and you can stick to your own identity and make your identity sell beyond your center of influence.
I really believe that what Jackie has done here today is simply amazing. There are a lot of things that we face because we're human, some other things we face because we're African, and others because we're women, right? And through the journeys that we've had from, our ancestors and us here today, we have been stripped of our identities in many ways. There are so many ways that we try to imitate what we think should be. There's a lot of challenge in embracing who we are as African women. And what Jackie has shown us today is that you can be bold, you can be audacious, you can have a dream, and you can go with it. And even if you do not believe, it's okay, just keep trying. I'm one of the people who I would say are privileged to be with Jackie when she started this journey. And it's been not easy, but it's been a journey of resilience. And she's just shown to us all that it's possible. And I'm so inspired by what Jackie has done today. I'm super proud of you, Opurise. And I hope that this would be the beginning, such a foundation of so many other good things to come, and she's really laid the groundwork so that those who would come after her, those who would come after us, would not have to start from the scratch, and they can build on and stand on the shoulder of a real giant, a real African Amazon.
Okay, it's totally different. Organic is different. You don't need any chemical. Like with me, I have some of our natural products here that you can use. You find it around. Most people feel maintaining natural hair is expensive. It is not. All the products you need, you have it around you, even down to the ambuno. Ambuno is a local leaf that you can just use to wash your hair. You don't even need a shampoo to wash your hair. You can use ambuno, and it lathers like a shampoo, and it retains all the nutrients that should be in your hair. Yes. Like this is one of my friend's products. It's called Oils of Nigeria. I think if you move around you will see moringa tree. That is where one of the oils is sourced from. Moringa. Wow. People see moringa and is wasting, but some people are making money from moringa. All she just needs to do is dehydrate it, make sure the seeds are dry, extract it, simple, and bottle it. So you can see this is Oil of Nigeria, and it's locally made and sourced. First and foremost, it's not expensive to go into this product, into this industry, because I started small. Only issue is NAFDAC. It's so hard getting NAFDAC approval. That is the only thing that is limiting most entrepreneurs that want to go into this industry, because they're like, oh, NAFDAC, to get NAFDAC approval is hard. And like there was a training I went for that I trained some people at in Ogun State. I told the senator there, I said the only thing most of these entrepreneurs need is a hub. Create a hub. Not everyone can afford the dehydrator. Not everyone can afford extracting machine and all of that is required by NAFDAC. But when you have a hub and everyone can go in there, produce to their own standard, you'll see everybody smiling, because not everybody can afford the machines and all of the things you need to process all of this product.
A combination of the north and the east. Yes, because down in the east you have lots of the threading, the style you see here. Then in the north you have this part of it. So it's a combination of two regions to get the style. So I did it myself actually. I encourage people to wear more of their hair as their identity. Natural hair, wearing your natural hair is actually very easier than the chemical hair, because for the chemical hair you are going to try to make it silky all the time, because maybe after 1 or 2 days to 1 week is already rough. You're going to try to lay it back to be silky. But when it comes to natural hair, kinky afro hair, the texture is already rough. You don't really need much to do for it to be in place like that. It's just for you to do what you're supposed to do. Use the regular, simple leave-in conditioners, the moisture way to keep it. That's just what you need. Everything is a style for us when it comes to kinky hair. Everything is a style. The challenge is getting people to accept to wear this hair. They are used to having their hair laid down, silky, looking silky. So you find out that they feel that they are not themselves. They are looking weird. Someone sometime asked me, if this hair, I'm not feeling weird about it. I said, no, this is who I am. And anywhere I go, they identify me with the hair.